Hi, my name is Jeff Schneller. I'm the CEO of Corby Mortgage. We are an Illinois and Wisconsin residential mortgage licensee. Bob Corby started Corby Mortgage about 21 years ago. And the purpose of the company at the time was to help real estate professionals, as there was a lot of mortgage companies out there and they were just, a lot of them were hustling refis and not really serving the needs of real estate professionals. So he wanted to found a company that focused on real estate agents. And that, like, to this day, that's still our primary focus, is helping real estate agents sell more homes and do things in what we feel is a better way. So I've been with Corby Mortgage for about 20 years now. So soon after the company started, and I met Bob through a mutual friend. And through that time, I served as loan officer, manager, COO. But again, we're kind of a small business, so primarily most of my duties are sales related. I work with real estate agents and my past clients, and that's the primary, my primary focus. So the way that I help realtors get more business is by doing my job and allowing them to do their job. And their job is to find their buyers the right house. And that's what they should be focusing their time on, and getting the best deal for them and finding more and more buyers. That's what a realtor is supposed to do. They're not supposed to be following up with a bank all the time and making sure that the loan officer is doing their job. And so I take each and every one of my loans, I treat it like its own job. And there's a start and a finish, and the finish is the close date. And I'm involved in every step of the way. I don't just take the file and pass it down the assembly line, and when it closes, it closes. And I think a lot of places do that these days, where the loan officer will take a loan, they'll write it, sell the client, everything's great. Then they'll hand it down the processor, and then, all of a sudden it's 45 days later, it closes. But the closing date was 2 weeks prior, and you missed it. Anyone that wants to buy a house, really, and I can be anybody for anyone. I mean, we've got the shoppers that like to get online and shop around and find the best deal. We're small enough, we've got low overhead, so I can do that. So if you want me to just quote your rate and compete with the online shoppers, I can be that guy for you. I can be the hand holder for your first time home buyers that just has tons and tons of questions. I can be that guy. I have the time, and I'll give you that time. And even if it's Wednesday at 8 o'clock at night, I'll give you that time. My ideal client is really anybody that's interested in real estate and wants to get an honest pre-approval. Good deal. I do get a lot of compliments, and I think the reason that I do is I'm a little bit anal with the paperwork, and I stay on top of all of my loans. And sometimes I've got to push a little bit in order to achieve the result. And the result is sitting at the closing table on time and having that moving truck. There's a lot of stuff that go into it. And so clients will oftentimes refer me, and I think a referral is the best compliment that we can get in our industry. I like numbers, and I like working with people, and I like sales, but I don't like business-to-business sales. I like to help, and I like when people call, and I like to give suggestions, and I like to interact one-on-one with somebody. And when it's all over, I like to say thank you, and I like for them to be appreciative of what I did, and I like to get paid for it.